I got a feeling called the blues since my baby said goodbye. Lord, I don't know what I'll do. All I do is sit down inside. Oh Lord, that last long day she said goodbye. Well, good morning, coffee lovers. My name's William, and you're watching Camo Coffee Critic. Today I'm here at Waynesville, North Carolina, at Orchard Coffee. I've heard so much about them from other coffee shops and locals. Shout out to the two lovely ladies that I met at Double D in Asheville for recommending Orchard Coffee, because it was on my way back home to East Tennessee. So I'm super excited. So let's get inside and check it out. Now that we're inside, first things first, as always, straight espresso. Served up on a lovely, actually, before, hopefully the shot doesn't die, I think we're good right now. Served up on this lovely little Orchard coffee tray. Filter water spoon. And the espresso. Alright. Aroma. Just pan the camera down here. See. First thing when you weren't testing for aroma is you break the crema and you're smelling what's underneath. Just kind of what I did at Vienna coffee. So, ooh, that's a nice, it's like a sweet roasty aroma. Nice body to it. Let's see how we are on taste. Pan this back up. Oops, I'm making a mess. Let's see. Ooh. So it's strong, but not too strong. About what you expect out of espresso, but there is a unique body to it. It's kind of hard to explain. Well, judging from the espresso alone, I can already tell why a lot of the locals and coffee shops in Asheville, North Carolina recommended Orchard Coffee on my way back home. Let's cleanse our palate and move on to brewed coffee. Alright, next up, brewed coffee. I don't remember what this was. I just blanked. But if I find out before I try the latte, I'll let you guys know. First things first, if I can stop belching. Forgive me. First thing first, aroma. Ooh, so a familiar roasty sweet smell to the espresso. I wonder if this is the same bean. Very similar, but it does have a slight difference, but that may be partially due to the brewing process if it was different than the espresso. Let's see how we are on flavor. Ooh. So, what Camo Coffee Critic video would it be if I didn't say smooth? And that is just, I've said it before, but if you're looking for a black coffee, if you typically like cream and sugar in your coffee, but you want to try black coffee that isn't too bitter and doesn't have that acidic bite to it, I highly recommend whatever this is at Orchard Coffee. Wow, that is unique. It kind of reminds me of, I can't place it at the moment. That flavor reminds me of one of the coffee shops I tried back home in East Tennessee, or it might have been one of my videos in Middle Tennessee, I'm not sure. But with that said, let's move on to the latte, which I believe is a honey cinnamon, I think. Anyway, let's move on to the latte. certainly not least, the honey cinnamon latte. I'll give you guys one last look before I mess up the art. Forgive me, just a little splash on the side is my thumb. That was my bad. So, and it came with this little squishy marshmallow. Oops, I'm dropping sugar on the table. So, let's dig in. No sense in doing aroma on a latte, but let's dig in. Kudos to whoever did the art here. Oh wow. So yeah, the smooth roastiness from the espresso earlier definitely pairs very well. It's sweet, but not too sweet. So yeah, definitely just the right amount of sweet where it's not just sugar. You still get the presence of the coffee, and I'm not really sure what to do with this marshmallow. So I'm just gonna dip this thing in here. I didn't expect it to melt. Definitely makes me think of, excuse me, definitely makes me think of hot chocolate. I like this little marshmallow floating in here. So the honey cinnamon latte and the marshmallow, definitely the best pair that I've had so far since I've been here in North Carolina. Wow. So like I said, the latte itself isn't too sweet, but you get a sweet marshmallow and you dip it in there. Wow. That is so good. Hey, if you're watching this video and you want to see my channel grow, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. This is just fantastic. Shout out to Orchard Coffee in Waynesville, North Carolina. I believe this is where I'm at right now. Just wow. I'm glad. Shout out to the first two that suggested this place, the two lovely ladies at that I met at Double D Coffee in Asheville. I'll play the clip right after this just to give you a shout out if either of you all are subscribed or follow me on Instagram. Yeah, I'll finish up here and let's get outside for final impressions. It's also worth mentioning that the marshmallow is homemade. I don't think I've had a homemade marshmallow before, but as far as I can tell, it definitely makes a difference. Alright, final impressions. First off, thank you so much, Orchard, for having me and letting me film here. I can see why it was so highly recommended. Waynesville, North Carolina. Just big shout out to anyone who lives here or anybody watching that lives in this area. Just I'm so glad I stopped in. It's definitely worth it. 2 thumbs up, but I can't use my other thumb. So thank you so much. As always, my name's William, and this has been Camo Coffee Critic. Bye guys, see you in the next video.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. William here. If you're single this Valentine's Day, just remember, you're not alone, and that you're worth more than what your broken heart tells you. Grab a coffee, hit up your local coffee shop. Who knows, maybe you'll meet someone new.